2012, America's on-again, off-again love affair with Formula One finally seemed to settle down with the completion of this wonderful racing facility here in Texas. Since then, we've been treated to some incredible races, including, of course, that classic wet-dry championship decider of 2015. We have 10 turns to the left and 10 to the right here at the fantastic Circuit of the Americas, overtaking opportunities into turn 1 and 12 at this anti-clockwise 3.6-mile track. And we should see average lap speeds of around 126 miles per hour. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Blue lines up on pole position, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Vettel, Hamilton, Valtteri Bottas, and Raikkonen, Norris, Ricciardo, Gasly, and Alexander Albon, Hülkenberg, Grosjean, Antonio Giovinazzi, and Stroll, Sainz, Magnussen, Sergio Perez, and George Russell. Fiat and Robert Kubica takes the last spot on the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Okay, you can brake late into one because of the incline. It's a slow corner though, so make sure you stay out of trouble. Good luck.
Welcome to the United States Grand Prix at Circuit of the Americas for the F1 2019 career mode. All right. We are ready to go racing. If you're watching this on YouTube, this is going on during the talk show, so welcome to those of you. Hopefully you guys are having a fun time over on the talk show, but now it's time to get serious as we are rolling off for our formation lap.
All the gears if you can. You need to make sure the engagement is okay before the start. We're going to want to put some temperature into the tyres and brakes. We need to keep the engine cool though, so don't go too high with the revs.
And don't run wide like I did on the formation lap. As we had a good qualifying session earlier today, or yesterday. If you're watching this premiere, it was like a couple of days ago, so. After this race, 2 more races to go. Of course, we're going to do a 2-stop strategy, which is the medium, and then we go to the soft, and then mediums to the end, so yeah, we're going to do it like a 2-stop race. That way I've complied with the regulations. Alright, here we go. 56 laps. If you like F1 Saturday Night Racing, you've come to the right channel and to the right place. Alright, here we go. Those red soft tires will go away quick.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch.
Just waiting for the last car to get on the grid, and then we'll start 56 laps of racing. Oh, Verstappen's gonna get the lead. Verstappen just... I just ran wide. Verstappen all over the gearbox, and I'll take the lead at the start. That was kind of a dreadful start for Seb. Just need to take it easy on the start. Because I've not used a lot of grip on the medium tires, so we should be fine. So I just want to get off to a good start, and we've done so. But the gap has not gone up big time. It's up to 0.8 of a second. Up to a second. Oh no, I ran wide. That's not good. Oh, I ran wide. That's not good. Trying to allow Max Verstappen by, and I'm going to have to hold him off. Remember, these are almost fresh set of medium tires. I've only ran one lap on the medium tire. So I still have a little bit of struggling for grip. And that's the opening lap. We're one lap into a 56-lap race here at Circuit of the Americas in COTA. Now the gap's starting to go up. Yeah, I'm barely starting to pull away from Verstappen.
Okay, we need some energy harvesting. Reduce ERS deployment.
And I've had to turn the wheels so hard so I can make the apex. 2 seconds. Okay, that corner I did better than the first corner. First corner was almost cold tires. Remember, no DRS for the first 2 laps of the Grand Prix. We're about to enter lap number 3. All I better just do is just manage the tires.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
Alright, race stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now enabled. If you don't know what DRS is, it is the drag reduction system on the rear wing of the car. It will be opened up. It will open up, and you have to be within 1 second of the DRS zones to use that slipstream. One on the front straightaway, and there's one in turn 12. Which is right after the back straightaway, and we're coming up to the first detection zone of the DRS, and again, you'll have to be within 1 second of the DRS zone. I mean, the DRS zone will give you a lot more speed with the trailing car behind it, so that's why the stewards always enable DRS, and there's a sign right there, and there's a line, and this is where you use it on the straightaways. And since it is a dry race, you have to use at least 2 sets of dry tires to comply with the regulation during the course of the race. Seb has had a nightmare of a start. Lewis Hamilton is at 2.9, 3 seconds behind me. Well, it's going to go down because I just ran wide through that corner. Still struggling for grip on the medium tire. Till I get some wear, then I'll start getting a bit of grip. But I'm starting to struggle with no grip whatsoever. Everyone is on the soft red stripe Pirelli tire. I'm the only one on the yellow stripe medium tire. Hamilton closing in 2.8. But I still have a technical 3-second lead. The more Hamilton and Verstappen go side by side, the more I'm going to start pulling away from those two. Because remember, those red tires are going to go away a lot quicker, and the advantage of the medium tire will start to kick in. Would have been a shame if I would. It's a shame that I didn't get to see what the track record would be, because in Q3 we ran intermediate tires and I never got a chance to use my shiny Q3 tire. I would have smashed the track record. Seb should have DRS on Hamilton, unless he's struggling trying to get grip in the tires. .8. Verstappen isn't. I slowed down way too much. Verstappen is right within 1 second of Lewis Hamilton. Those two have been trading the spot. The more they keep doing that, the more that's going to let Seb close in on those two. Of course, this is my home Grand Prix. Don't want to disappoint everyone in Texas, even though I'm from Oklahoma. It's still a home race for me. 4.7. .56 laps, as I mentioned. Next race, we go to Brazil. This is the final North American race. I've had a DNF, and I won last week in Mexico. Of course, Mexico and USA are going to be back. Of course, this time next season we'll be already at Mexico, because USA and Mexico will switch their dates again, back to the way it was. Of course, I've been re-signed to rejoin Ferrari. Actually, I might be either going to Red Bull or possibly might be going to Red Bull. I would rather be Alex Albon's teammate next season. Excuse me. Of course, Lewis Hamilton only has one win this season in North America. I've won all the races since, until Seb won in Japan to snap his long overdue losing streak, which is Seb's first win of the season. Seb is right there, about to pounce Verstappen for the final step of the podium, 5.8 seconds. I think I made the right call to go to the medium tire to start the Grand Prix, and
Let's turn up the EOS deployment and burn some of this energy.
Shut up, Jeff, I was talking. Because like I said, those red tires are going to start going away very soon. I'm on the yellow stripe medium tire, and I can go a lot further in my stint. Going to lap 19 on these tires. Pit window ends on lap 33. So if I end up doing 33 laps, I can go to the hard tire and go to the end of the race on a pit stop. If I do that, there goes the soft tire. Lewis, Verstappen, and Seb still scrapping over for second. The more they keep doing that, the more I'm just about to pull away from them, as I just ran wide, so that I just hindered my lap time. But I'm just trying to increase that gap. $50 laps to go. Long race, my friends. 300 plus kilometers. 6.7. Of course, the rule states you have to use at least 2 sets of dry tires, since this is a dry race, to comply with the regulations by the FIA. I was 9/1000ths of a second in Sector 1, but that is like a purple in Sector 1. Starting to get a gap here. Of course, I'm out of the DRS range. Lewis, 7, Verstappen still squabbling away for 4th. The more they keep doing that, the more I'm just going to take off and just pull away and increase that gap. I think it's a 20-second pit stop window. I know Brazil will be like 20 seconds. You got to increase that gap in order to make it on the pit stop. But Brazil, it could be a weather changer when we go there next time out. It's our only race in South America. It is also the penultimate race of the championship. Even though I've already locked up both the drivers and the constructors championship, so I don't have anything to play for. In fact, I don't think anybody else have anything to play for. And I set the fastest lap of the race, and my engineer doesn't tell me squat. 9.2, I'm really starting to check out. I'm just saving my ERS, the energy recovery system, just saving it so that way I can continue to increase that gap. Of course, I did a 2-stop race. The strategy I want to go for is the soft tire. That way I've complied with the regulations, and then I'm going to go to the medium tire to go to the end of the race.
Say that again, we're having trouble receiving.
Tire status.
Our data shows the tyres are okay right now. We anticipate good levels of grip for the next few laps at least.
Even though I've only ran 1 lap on these tires, well, technically 2. 1 for a warm-up and 1 for a time lapse, so I've technically ran only 10 laps on these tires, but they're still pretty good grip. 10.6. Like I said, the more those two keep going side by side, the more I'm just going to continue to pull away from Seb, Lewis, and Verstappen. Bottas is in 5th. Having a good start to the race is Valtteri. Of course, he was 2nd in the championship after I lock up the championship in Singapore. But the last couple of races has been really pretty bad for Valtteri, as I just took the corner a little too wide through turn 1. Imagine me being on the red soft tire. I only have a fresh set of soft. I also have a fresh set of medium tires to use. And I have not even used the hard tire. That's the interesting part. I believe this is the same tire compound we'll have next time out at Brazil, if I'm not mistaken. So probably the Q3 tire can come over to Brazil. If not, we'll have it over at Abu Dhabi, and we'll just use it, since Abu Dhabi we know is going to be a dry race. Because A, it's in the middle of the desert, so Brazil could be the last race with the weather being different. And Brazil's not a big track as far as I'm concerned. It's almost like Austria. Can't wait for the F1 2020 career mode to get underway. Yeah, I can't wait. I'll have to save all the money just to buy the game. Couple of drivers definitely who's not had good starts. Of course, with George Russell finally getting on the board in Mexico, everybody in the championship has scored points in this career mode on the season, so that's pretty good. Williams is starting to make some stride to get better and better, even though they've been a backmarker team this whole season. "13 seconds I have over Verstappen, 0.8 of a second I have over Lewis. I have like a 14-second lead."
Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Copy.
Now let's go to lap 20. So they want me to run the medium tire again. So they want me to go a little bit further on these tires. Okay. If you say so, Jeff, I'll do that for you. Do 2 mediums, and then do and then a soft tire to the end of the race. Soft tire, I'll just have a ton of grip, and then it'll start falling away at the end of the race. Never thought I'd say this, and never thought I would go to the end of the race on a soft tire, even though we'll have 26 laps on it. But again, I have to use at least 2 sets of tires. I have no choice. Also, I need to finish putting the resource points on the power unit. You know, I might do more of this solo, but I just want to get parts of the career mode done. Or just the races done, that way it's all taken care of. We have 45 laps to go when we cross the line. So far the connection's a little bit better. I tried to do this earlier tonight, but for some reason it quit after like, what, lap 3? Of course I'm doing this on the day I'm supposed to be getting ready to go to bed soon. But I don't have to be at work until like 10:30, so I just want to get this race done and then hit the head for bed. Get ready to head home, sleep, and get ready for the Brazilian Grand Prix coming up next time out. But yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, coming up this week, we have, of course I also did a sprint race, so coming up this week we got, I don't know what we got coming up this week. I think we got Xfinity and Cup race from Bristol, which I'll do the Bristol race here on Twitch. It will go up next. It'll go up sometime next week. That'll be a lot of fun. Cup race at Bristol, 500 laps of hell. Last time I ran
Battery is low on energy. Reduce ERS deployment.
Shut up, Jeff. I was talking. Last time I ran Martinsville, or last time I ran a short track, I ended up 15 laps down. Bristol will be different than Martinsville. Just saying. And I want to build as many playoff points as I possibly can, because if for any reason I have a bad run at Martinsville, then I can afford a bad result and still be in the playoff grid. I don't know why I don't run well at Martinsville, but I just suck. Truck Series, I didn't do bad. The Cup race, however, was nothing short of a complete mess. So we'll see if we can change that boat. These parts of the wing has not come undone like what we had at Mexico, because I had parts of the front wing come off, but the nose was clean. So of course you're not seeing the piece of the halo because you're just seeing the cockpit view of this is like my view of the racetrack via the driver's seat. I really hope Ferrari can get it together this year in real life. I'm just sick of watching Mercedes win championship after championship. Ferrari just needs to get their shit together and get their strategy fixed. I hope to God it's Ferrari's year. Just sick of Mercedes winning it. Yeah, I think I switched the strategy to get strategy up. I was gonna go soft and then medium to the end. Instead, we're doing medium, medium, soft. But at least I have a fresh set of softs. Heck, I even have a used set of soft tires that hasn't been used. I only have like one lap on the set of used softs. Rather use that. After this, we're a fourth of the way through the U.S. Grand Prix. Round 19 of 21 in the F1 2019 career mode. 2 more stops to go, and then the season will be over. You know, and I'm very sorry to everybody about the delay of my PCSRA races. If you're watching this premiere, don't know what's going on with the whole laptop issue, but it's starting to get very annoying. Having to wait, we'd have already been done with, let's say, Las Vegas by now. But it's probably because of the Super Bowl, which, by the way, I'll try to do the Super Bowl game tomorrow. Might actually do that, and I'll probably do it on Twitch and then upload it on YouTube, like, at 5:30. So that way you can get my feedback, but I'm not going to be speaking during the Super Bowl, or during the game, so just FYI. So I'll try to do the game tomorrow night and then have it up by Saturday, or no, have it up by Sunday around 2 o'clock, and then you'll see who I'm rooting for. So because I said in the weekly show this week I was going to pick Kansas City, but I'm either second guessing myself or I don't know if I want to watch the Super Bowl, but I'm just going to suck it up and deal with it, okay? And also, I can finally shut up Stapleton on the quote, PCSRA is dead bullshit. So that way Stapleton can shut up and then just enjoy it, so. Yep. Just past the 1/4 mark. We're just almost to the halfway mark in the US Grand Prix, as I said before. This is, by the way, going up Saturday, or by the time you're watching this on Saturday night. Hopefully you guys are doing well, because as of this premiere, I will be at work. But hey, it's better to have a video out for you guys, so I can get something taken care of. And of course, we're gonna have PCS races coming up, because we got Orman's 4 Series about to be starting as soon as possible. I don't know when the signups will be, but I'll pass it along to you all. As I said, another fast lap.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Almost to the pit window. Of course, the original strategy was going to be the soft and the mediums. Now it's going to be medium tires again. Actually, I might change it back to soft, because I want to go on soft, and then we can go mediums to the end of the race. So I'll actually fix that, because I want to have that red tire so I comply with the regulations, and then I can go the medium tires to the end of the race. So let me do that when we get to the back straightaway.
Roger that. Soft tires at the next pit stop.
That's better. That's what I wanted the first time. So I can save that fresh set of mediums. But again, it will be a 2-stop strategy. I'm just trying to save that fresh set of mediums for the end of the race. Looks like we got a Williams car going very slowly. I don't know who that is. It's either George Russell or Robert Kubica. Seb just got around Lewis. Starting to wonder if those red soft tires... Oh, yeah, we have pit stops. I was about to get ready to say, I wonder when those red tires are starting to give up the ghost. And who are in the pits, you ask? Oh, Hamilton pitted. Well, that's why. Perez, Grosjean, that was George Russell, Kubica, Grosjean's pitted. So pretty much, of course, both Williams cars, everybody's going to go with a 2-stop strategy. Haas came up with a ridiculous strategy of doing this a 3-stop race.
Increase ERS deployment. It's time to use some of this charge.
Verstappen is now in the pits. Bottas has stayed out. Somebody's trying to... I wonder if they're trying to do the undercut. I want to put this low. Save the ERS. I want to save the ERS, so yeah. If I had a couple of ideas for Codemasters, I say bring back the tracks that were not on the schedule, so I can have a crack at them. Like, let me throw a couple of tracks, like the Korean Grand Prix. I've never raced at the Korean Grand Prix track. I've never raced at the Buddha track in India. I would like to race one of those tracks one of these days. So yeah, that's going to be fun. Coming up, as I said, I'll also mention this. Coming up this week.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
Yep. Coming up this week, as I said before, we have Xfinity and Cup racing from Bristol. F1 2019. F2 cars are in Spain, getting ready for the Spanish GP. And then F1 2019 career mode at Brazil for the penultimate race. As another F1 as another F1 career mode is going to come to a close. Can you believe how sad it is? Seb is in.
Sebastian's in for his stop.
See if the Red Bull or the Mercedes are going to try to do the undercut on Seb. Because remember, Seb came in second in the championship. Looks like the undercut worked for Verstappen and Hamilton. The problem with Verstappen and Hamilton is I've pulled out a huge lead. So I can still get back out on track with the lead still. This is the strategy that Charles Leclerc was going to use for Baku, and it backfired. Good chance I'm going to use it, but see if I don't backfire the strategy. Or as Will Buxton says, strategic. I might want to pit a lap early so I can get that soft tire on it, and I can go longer on mediums. Because when I put those red soft tires on, I'm going to be lightning fast. And I'll probably be in the 130s after get further in the race. And I think the first lap cars I'm catching are the two Haas cars. God, Haas... once again, Haas is continuing to disappoint me. Let me see, they're going to go for another BS strategy where they're not going to get any freaking points, and that's not doing themselves any favors.
Pitting this lap then.
I want to pit the first lap. I understand it's lap 20. We're almost to lap 20, and I want to get these medium tires off and put the soft tires on. So I can keep the lead of the race, plus I'll have to put the ERS at a low. Yeah, and I'm catching both of the Haas. What a nightmare race for both Kevin Magnussen and Roman Grosjean. If there's one team in 2020 that needs to get their crap together, it's Haas. Because they've had a nightmare... I mean, ever since 2018 ended, they've had a nightmare year last season. And, got some more cars pitting. Gonna have back markers. Alright, here's my first stop. There's lap 20. And I've met the race requirement.
Complete, go now.
Brand new set of softs. Is it really 20 seconds?
We'll be doing one
like 27.
One stop left in our strategy.
Yeah, like 20 seconds. 20-something seconds. Now on the red soft, and now I've complied with the regulations, so I am good to go to the end of this race. So that's one less headache I don't have to worry about. Even though I will put a fresh set of medium tires on just to go to the end of the race. Lap 40. You want me to use that? I'm going to use a fresh set of mediums. Because why not? I haven't used these tires. I saved these tires for last. The reason I want to start on the medium tire is in case we get a safety car, I want to go to the hards to go to the end of the Grand Prix. And I only lost 17 seconds on that stint, but oh well. Oh, and I forgot to mention this. Like the truck race I did at Texas, when we come to lap number 24, we are going to do a silent lap to pay tribute to Kobe Bryant. Since I didn't do it in the Cup race, since I forgot to do it in the Cup race, but I'll do it in this race. Because if I forget to do it in the Cup race, I'll do it in this one. So that's my first lap out of the pits.
Hello.
What's up?
Great work. That's a new fastest lap for the race.
I'm guessing that's Great Lakes. And I was right. Hi, Great Lakes. On lap number 22 of 56. Just on a nice little cruise, that's what I'm doing. Well, my friends, I just love doing the honor of Kobe Bryant, if you know what I mean. If nobody does not like my tributes that I do, I love doing it.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
So, since I forgot to do a silent lap number 8, it will be pretty clear why I'm doing a silent lap number 24. Looks like that's one of the Haas cars. That's Grosjean. Once again, Haas's inconsistent strategy is not going to get him anywhere. And there's the blue flags. Grosjean nearly sideswiped me. Alright, my friends, as I come off the last two corners, PCS Ray and everybody are ready to do a silent lap, not for Kobe Bryant, but also a former PCS Ray driver who lost his life, Pierre Smith, on this, the 24th lap of the race. It doesn't matter how many championships Kobe Bryant has won, which were 5, but we'll never forget that fateful day last weekend where he lost his life at the age of 41. And again, our condolences are with Kobe Bryant, the Los Angeles Lakers, and the entire basketball organization. R.I.P. Kobe Bryant. And this USGP is also to honor Kobe Bryant. So far, as I'm approaching Robert Kubica in the Williams, in fact, I'm coming up to a slew of lap cars that will need to get out of my way. Of course, Kevin Magnussen having another pathetic race, in my perspective. I'm just taking care of the back markers as we're approaching the halfway mark of this race. I wonder if there was a time penalty assessed to Roman Grosjean. Grosjean and Magnussen collided earlier. Stroll and Sainz collided about a few laps ago, so Haas drivers got a warning. Looks like Gunter Steiner is not going to be too happy with Kevin Magnussen nor Roman Grosjean. Boy, the Haas... Yep. Boy, the Haas drivers not playing nice with each other. I'm not sure why, as I've had to run wide just not to run in the back of Antonio Giovinazzi in the McLaren. My former teammate in the F1 2017 crew mode, Danny Kvyat, lets me go without further issue. Next up the road is George Russell in the sister Williams car. He scored points after we had a ton of attrition that took place in Mexico City. Unfortunately, he's not going to get any points, but he's running a very solid P15. He sees me, he lets me go. No harm, no foul. Of course, you'll have Nicholas Latifi in the F1 2020 career mode. We'll be going to different tracks on the calendar. First visit to Vietnam, first visit to the Netherlands, and the other tracks we've already been to on the calendar. Can't wait to see how I do at the Vietnam GP. Can't wait to see how I do in my 3rd ever French Grand Prix. Because other than the inaugural race for me in the F1 2018 career mode, I had a horrible run. Of course, I redeemed myself in this career mode in France at Circuit Paul Ricard and in France, south of France. I can't even say the city right. I'll just say in France. But I still love going to I'm still glad the French Grand Prix is back on the calendar after a 10-year hiatus. I mean, I love the Circuit Paul Ricard. Would have been nice if we would have went to, like, back to Magny Cours. But still, hey, I'm glad France is back on the calendar. That's all I care about. As I'm about to lap Carlos Sainz, that's one of the racing points. That's Lance Stroll. Of course, his teammate, I don't think, made it out of Q1. His teammate actually was supposed to start, like, 19th. Woo! First, Stroll just about blocked me there. Not sure what that was all about. Daniel Ricciardo running P12. It's been an okay first season for him at Renault, as he lets me go without much of a problem. Of course, this year in real life will be the last year we're going to be having the current regulations. In 2021, it will change. Next year, it will change. Of course, we're going to have the new inch tires. We're going to have the new car. Can't wait to test the new car on the F1 2021 career mode. That will be fun. So get ready for that as we get down the road. When we cross the line this time, we are halfway through the U.S. Grand Prix here in Austin, Texas. As I'm doing the Twitch stream, my premiere for qualifying just went up. And also a little bit of the race. Excuse me. By the way, I'm drinking a root beer, and if Taylor comes across this premiere, I did not share. Also, we're going to have the TMSRA Canadian Tire Series, as Hulkenberg nearly took me out of the race. That could have been a penalty right there. There's Checo. Checo DNF last time out at Mexico at the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez because of a mechanical failure. And he's in the final points paying position over the two Renaults. Yeah, this is also Great Lakes' home track. This is also where PCS Rays run here at Circuit of the Americas. We've ran 3 races. The inaugural winner, Chloe Erickson, on a thrilling pass to get Brendan Nichols Racing their very first win in PCSRA competition. And I believe, the defending winner is June Einstein. Whoa, that was close. Alex Albon just about took my nose off. That could have been bad. I swerved at the last minute to take evasive action as we're now past the halfway mark. 28 down, 28 to go. This is also one of the tracks I'm going to do an endurance race. I've done an endurance race on this track, so I know this track well. Yeah, we might be coming here to COTA for PCSRA. Who knows? That would be cool. But need to probably work on the I&I to get the AI cars to start passing. Yeah, because if you don't know, some of these tracks PCS Rays ran here. Yeah, we've ran Michigan. Of course, we had 3 winners at Michigan. Of course, last season, Division 1 was won by Dora Marquez. Division 2 winner was won by Xavier Alsop, who will be in the All-Star race. And Division 3 was Abigail Furling. Neither of those three, or Dora Marquez is the only former winner of Michigan in the field. Of course, we're going to have the TMS Array on my sister station on the TMS Array Sports Channel, which I'll have to edit the Hedgehog logo. I'll probably put the TMS Array logo somewhere. I don't know where, but somewhere.
There's 32 laps of fuel remaining. Only 1 stop to go. 1 stop left in this strategy. Pit window will open in 10 laps time. Pit window opens in 10 laps.
10 laps till my pit window opens. We're gonna have a new power unit ready to go for Abu Dhabi. So yeah, that should be fun. Nice. Yep, who's looking forward to the inaugural TMS Array? 10 years after PCS Array, the TMS Array will start their inaugural season. They're going to be beginning their season when we head out to the West Coast at Auto Club. The same weekend, we'll have all 3 series in action. Yep. It'll look nice regardless. Also, I need to
With the current tyre condition, they should last a while yet, so don't worry about them.
Also, I've subscribed to your other channel, Great Lakes, as I'm caught the 2 Alfa Romeos of Kimi Räikkönen and Lando Norris. This is Norris's 3rd race with Alfa Romeo after he was let go by McLaren. And they're having their good battle, but that battle's about to get interrupted by me. And it looks like Kimi will let me go. So I'm in the middle of an Alfa Romeo sandwich. Lando Norris should let me go pretty soon. Hey, check up. Thank you. Wow, he checked up mightily. And then now his teammate Kimi Räikkönen is going to start reeling him in. Yep, after 3 years. 3-year hiatus. I don't know who the second person is. If one of them's Great Lakes, I don't know who the other one is. Need to quit running over the orange deals. Like second time I've done that. Second straight lap I've done that.
Battery charge is low. If we turn down the ERS deployment, we can harvest more energy.
If you didn't hear the announcement, I'm going to go ahead and put this up on the premiere, and if some of you guys that are done with the 11 o'clock hour, aka the talk show, if you have not heard the news, Nathan Orman released a video announcing he's going to run 4 PCS Race Series while we wait for my laptop to get here. So at least you'll get some PCS Race from him while we wait for my laptop. So if you've not heard the announcement, well, now you know.
'Cause the battery charge is low. If we turn down the ERS deployment, we can harvest more energy. If you didn't hear the announcement, I'm going to go ahead and put this up on the premiere, and if some of you guys that are done with the 11 o'clock hour, aka the talk show, if you have not heard the news, Nathan Orman released a video announcing he's going to run 4 PCS Race Series while we wait for my laptop to get here. So at least you'll get some PCS Race from him while we wait for my laptop. So if you've not heard the announcement, well, now you know.
So, very excited. And sign-ups are going to be TBA, because we don't know what the sign-up rule will be. But I'm going to let new people sign up. I'm not going to let the presidents sign up. Well, if they want to sign up, that's fine by me, but I don't want... But if they want to have somebody else to, or other drivers to join, that's fine by me. Because I might have to tell Orman how you might do the sign-up structure is you might say, blank cars per user, real names only, no fighting, and all that. Because if you fight, you get no ride, and don't get mad at us, because that's the rule. And then, yeah. While I'm recording the first segment of the Clash, nice. Yeah. Of course, we'll have the Clash coming out for my channel. Going to be probably, I don't know if it's going to be 75 laps or 80 laps. If it's 80, the cars cannot go 80 laps on a fuel, so we'll probably have to make at least 1 or 2 pit stops using the Busch Clash 1991 format. Sweet. Both of our channels, cool. You know, really excited about Nathan Orman finally doing an NR series under the PCSRA. Yours is reduced to a 10-lap segment. Sweet. If we get a safety car and I'm close to the pits, I'm gonna dive in the pits and get my medium tires. Yep, Seb's in.
Sebastian is in the pits.
Yep, he's going to go to that yellow medium tire. Now he's good to go the rest of the distance. But remember, I'll have to make a pit stop. I don't know if I have any upgrades between now and then. Because if all the teams lose their upgrades for Season 2 of this career mode, oh boy. It could be another Ferrari domination. About to be 20 laps to go here at Coda.
Reduce the ERS deployment, please. We need to charge the battery. Affirmative. Medium tyres at the next stop.
Soft tires.
Roger that. Soft tyres at the next pit stop.
Might just get used to... No, actually we'll do mediums. What's this box? I don't want to be held up by Verstappen, so I'll just box. Felt like Verstappen held me up. Oh, Sainz collided with George Russell. That's a warning.
Release. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Alright, Lewis Hamilton has gone to the soft tires, so he's done the opposite of me. He's going to try to reel in this gap. Surprisingly, well, unless I jinx it later, but nobody has gone out of the race yet. Oh, I don't know if you remember this, Great Lakes. There was this one time when we had a safety car come out, and I decided, okay, I'm going to go ahead and go in the pits. Excuse me. So I can go in the pits and put on a set of, let me think, I think it was Ultra Soft at the time in the F1 2017 game. When I was coming to the pits, the freaking AI cars came to a freaking stop, and everyone was disqualified, and I was the only car left in the race, and it was like a boring. Yeah, go watch that stream if anybody has not seen it, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Because that race was nuts, as we have 18 laps to go. Oh, wait, it gets better. It gets better, Great Lakes. The 5 drivers who DNF'd in that race ended up scoring points, and then, like, Sebastian all the way down ended up scoring no points. It was ridiculous. And I thought to myself, what a way to screw Ferrari. Because I was driving a Toro Rosso at the time. Or what is called Super Agoria or something like that. Or Scuderia Agoria. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck it's called now. I mean, it was nuts. Oh, let's see how many times Valtteri Bottas is going to start impeding me. Yeah, it was so stupid. Okay, that's 3. If he doesn't let me go... Yeah, I think that was almost 4. He would have been penalized. Did he get penalized? No. Well, he was close to getting penalized. I mean, that should be the WTF moments of my freaking stream. Like, seriously. How in the hell do you let that shit happen? I've seen crazy things in my life. Never ever have I had that ever happen to me. In any career mode, I should point out. It was fucking nuts, and I was like, seriously, come on now. Happened like a year and a half ago. I might give Great Lakes a driver to stay away from. Damn, I had a purple first 2 sectors, and then that happened. So I set the fastest first 2 sectors, and then sector 3 was good. Yeah, almost 2 years ago. It was nuts, bro. And here's the thing, it was the first ever time I've touched an F1 game, and that happened. And I'm like, bruh. Plus, I'm not looking forward to the, I think it was like, yeah, it was like a year and a, almost 2 years ago. We're also going to have a new episode of the PCSRA Express coming up. After I get my laptop, we'll have a special edition of the PCSRA Express live from our headquarters. I'll have the PCSRA logos. I should put them up onto the DM and then put them up and have it all set up and ready to go. Oh, I'll see you in a minute. I'll see it after this race is over.
battery charge is high. Let's increase ERS deployment to up the pace.
Oh, don't forget, I need to DM you about wait, I have a question. Who was your driver to win again? Because I didn't see, because you only gave me like driver to win. I didn't see who was the, I'll have to relook. Because I know you put a driver to win in the weekly show deal, but I forgot. Or I could look it up if I'm not. Oh, Landon Norris is out. As soon as I had to say something about nobody's out of the race, well, there's our first casualty. I have a feeling this might turn into a safety car. And that's going into turn number 1, so he's out of the race. So much for saying all the finishers are going to finish the race. As soon as I say that, someone needs to tell me I need to quit jinxing it. And, well, I jinxed it. Yeah, he stopped at turn 1. Yellow flags are out. You cannot overtake in that area. Okay, you put Newman in. I didn't know. But okay, Newman. And then you can DM me about your stay away from Dark Horse and who you think is going to win the pole for the 500.
Green flag.
Need to put this on. Okay, so Newman was your driver to win. Yeah, I think that was the only pick you put in was driver to win. Because I never got stay away from Dark Horse or your pole pick for the 500.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Let me write that down actually while I'm thinking about it. Oh yeah, because I need to write your name down. Go back. Alright. And of course I still got some paint schemes I need to work on. Okay. Alright, and then I'll just message you. Sorry, I had to pause to put your pick in so I don't run into the damn wall like a fucking numbskull. Alright. And also your stay away from a Dark Horse. So that way I can put your picks down, because like I said, we're not going to have a weekly show next week, because we'll have the Clash. We'll have the pit stop show will be going on Thursday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and unfortunately I'm going to miss well actually I won't be on the pit stop show. Oh, Hamilton came into the pits. Oh boy, this might cost him a podium. Verstappen gets by. Seb's going to be on warm tires, and I'm going to have... And I lapped the entire field. Okay, you put your... Okay, you got the driver stay away from a dark course. Okay, I'll see it when I get a chance. By the way, 11 laps to go, I should point out. I got too close to the curb.
Okay, we need some energy harvesting. Reduce ERS deployment.
Yeah, this race is almost over. How many laps of fuel we have left?
There's 16 laps of fuel remaining.
I got enough fuel to burn everything down. And you're gonna smack it fully clothed. Also, Great Lakes will help me smack UPS fully clothed. Great Lakes accepted. Okay, you know what? That is accepted, says Great Lakes.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap for the race.
10 laps to go. Ten laps to go next time by, I should point out. And Seb did get around Hamilton. I think that might have costed Hamilton a podium. Oh boy. We could have had all three different makes up there for the top step of the podium. Also, that is accepted. Wait, let me get to Discord. Get to me chats. Oh gosh dang it. Okay, Larson as the dark horse and Joey Logano as the driver to stay away from. I knew you were going to pick Joey Logano as the driver to stay away from. Alright, and like I said before, once the green flag waves, the picks are locked in. I probably won't be doing the reactions of the clash. I wish it was on Fox. That would be much better than FS1. Will I be a part of the reactions? I don't know. But I'll probably be on the reactions for the Indy 500. Depending if I wake up early. Wake up at 10 so I can watch the Indy 500. I can probably get Monaco caught up on my phone.
Let's use some of this energy. Increase the ERS deployment.
If I can catch George Russell, who's running P17, I know he'll be disappointed, but yeah, because here's the thing, the Truck Series will get like a... Because all the finales are actually going to be at Toronto for PCSRA this year. We got Trucks going to be doing 200 laps. Buffalo Wild Wings is going to do 200 and I think 240 or 260. I haven't decided. The PCSRA Fosters will do 400. TMSRA is doing 300 laps. So they're going to be it's going to be 4 amazing races. And I might do all the races premiered, so I hope all of you guys are excited as I am. Another fast lap by almost a tenth of a second. All right. There's Antonio Giovinazzi. His old ride, by the way, is out of the race. Oh, someone's on pit road. Who's that on pit road? Oh, it's Ricardo. He he used 3 soft tires. What in the name of chickens? Renault, what the hell are you guys doing? What kind of bullshit strategy are you pulling, Renault? If he's on fucking softs, he's fucking screwed. That's gonna hurt Daniel Ricciardo as far as the driver standings is concerned. For the teams that are battling for the best of the rest in the constructors. Remember the last couple of years it's been... What? Hold on. I'm in a corner. As soon as I get to the back straightaway, I'll be right back. Oh, he's on the hard tire. Be back, guys. guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. My stupid controller got tangled up and it took the deal out, so I apologize about that. I don't understand Daniel Ricciardo running the hard tire with like 6 laps to go. I mean, it's not doing himself any favors. So I really kind of question the strategy of Renault right now. Like, I am really questioning that strategy Renault's doing. Danny Kvyat on the outside looking in as far as the points are concerned. Hamilton just got around Seb. Five to go.
You're leading the pack. P1 Verstappen behind. They're on old mediums. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. 5 laps till the end.
Coming up to 4 laps to go. Stream that was completed in over an hour and a half. Almost about to be an hour and 50 minutes on the stream. When we come to the line, this will be 4 laps to go, 3 to go. As we're just ticking the laps away. Just ticking, ticking, ticking. Oh, Verstappen just got around Lewis Hamilton. Be 3 laps to go this time by. Hi, 3 people watching. Well, North America, we had a lot of fun. Even though, with the exception of Canada, and we ended up DNFing, you know, we will end off North America on a winning streak. And I keep my streak of having a win. And I keep my streak as far as winning in North America alive. If If only if I would have won in Canada, it would have been the first time I would have won in North America for all 3 times. But don't worry, we'll have another season to redeem ourselves. But hopefully we won't fuck up the strategy, if you know what I mean. Because I also had a point streak dating back to the F1 2017 career mode that came to an end. Three to go, 2 to go next time by.
There's 7 laps of fuel remaining.
Two to go, guys. 2 laps of racing to go.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Next time by, the Rolex presents the final lap of the United States Grand Prix. I'm almost done with this race, so it really doesn't matter, dear.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Alright, one more time around Circuit of the Americas. Here we go, one to go, everybody.
This is your final lap of the race.
I started on the pole. I've dominated the entire weekend, and we're going to end North America Tour on a winning note. I've won twice here at Coda. One with Toro Rosso and one with Force India. For me, it's been a dream come true. A championship battle has been very exciting. One more sector to go. Here we come. Through the last two corners, I will win at COTA for the third career mode in a row. I take the Austin GP, USA GP.
Fantastic. You've won the Grand Prix.
I won at home.
Ferrari have really pulled it out of the bag today. It's a great win. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Well, I think it was clear what the main contributing factor out on the track was today: speed. I know it sounds like an obvious thing to say, Crofty, but fast cars win races, and we saw that today with our winner.
Ferrari are at it again. An excellent performance at today's Grand Prix, and they're certainly a team that know what they're doing out there.
Thank you guys so much for joining us for the USA GP. If you guys enjoyed it, be sure to give it a like, comment here, give us your thoughts, and subscribe for more.
Some amazing talent out on the track today, but Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
Well, for me, it's got to be Lewis Hamilton.
There's Hamilton, and no changes to the driver's table. Sweet. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you guys at Brazil. For now, from us here at COTA, so long for now.